Imagine this, a player used a macro to bot Bedwars levels in the 40v40 castle mode and would eventually get banned for it, this ban being the second ban on the player's account. They have gotten over 600 stars for macroing certain things on Hypixel. Honestly, it could be a lot more stars than that. And what do you think would happen to this player? 1. They got banned for a year as this was their second offense. 2. They got banned for 30 days and all their illegitimate stats got wiped. Or 3. They got banned for 30 days and kept all their unlegit stars. If you guessed number 3, you'd be correct. Recently, my friend OPMine made a video about this topic and he had some really good points.
Oh wait, Viboya's unbanned? How in the world could that have happened? Hypixel, let's be real, that was the most lenient ban I've ever seen. Now, if you don't know, Viboya was banned for using a macro the other month. Pretty much, she was sat here scrolling through the hotbar and clicking on player's visibility. Now, I didn't know that at the time, but apparently the reason that was the case was because this is actually where the play next game button is when you're queuing castle, like as the game is over. And he was in lobby, which meant he accidentally screwed up. And after that video, he got banned for what appeared to be a month. Now, I think this is extremely lenient for how it is. First of all, this is Viboya's second known ban. So he's at least been banned 2 times now. And he's only been banned for 30 days. Now, for someone who's been caught using disadvantages to gain experience illegitimately, which by the way, is a form of playtime, not sit on the computer having a script enabled. For something like that, I think it's stupid that he didn't get wiped or something. Is that he's not the only one that is being accused of using a macro.
So what do I think about this? I really think Hypixel should add some system that should wipe players' stats from their past month when they get banned for 30 days. And if it's a year, get rid of their stats from the last 90 days. This is just stuff that's coming off the top of my head. It might sound stupid later on.
I don't understand why Hypixel hasn't taken the time to investigate whether these players are actually doing this legit or not, because it's kind of outrageous. So Hypixel could probably do this if they wanted to, but the way they do it is that they're gonna have to see some common methods and some similarities from how they roll the machine. For instance, say I'm in lobby 13 and I do this real quick. I go to the Slumber Tour guy, I click the ticket machine, I click on try your luck, and I go to lobby select. And that's pretty much the whole system. But the difference is that the time from point A to point B to point C, we're clicking another lobby, that would take to less than a second to execute. Meaning, I feel like only the Hypixel team would have such resources to determine a calculation, to determine a conclusion into whether or not these should be banned. I mean, Bedwars is the second most popular game on Hypixel right now. I don't understand why a proper investigation. So, I feel like they let Viboya off too easily. I feel like they should have given him at least 1 year ban, especially since he's been banned when he was in the mid 2,000 star range. A possibility of him being white should have been discussed. Now, he only has 22,000 finals. If you compare his stats to the rest of the guys here, you'll discover that he has very little stats. With 9 FKDR, yeah, that's pretty decent. But he only has 9,000 wins and 22,000 finals.
You heard him right. Viboya has 22,000 final kills and 9,000 wins at 3,500 stars. It's quite ridiculous. But anyways, guys, what do you think about this situation? I think Hypixel should really investigate into some of these botters on the Bedwars level leaderboard. Anyways, guys, like and subscribe. Bye.